It's Friday night and we are in Lafayette, Louisiana. Welcome to Smackdown Live. And we are kicking off this week's episode of Smackdown Live with a huge opportunity for one Chris Jericho. If Jericho wins tonight, he makes the triple threat ladder match a fatal four-way for the United States Championship at WrestleMania.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
To turn that triple threat match into a fatal four-way, all Jericho has to do is defeat the United States Champion Kevin Owens right here, right now. And of course, Chris Jericho, if he wins tonight, will join the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy and Finn Balor, who will all be looking to climb the ladder and take down United States Championship gold. Not the greatest receptions in Lafayette for Chris Jericho. However, I don't think it's gonna get much better for his opponent, the self-proclaimed face of America, Kevin Owens.
And his opponent from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, the United States Champion, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens will be looking to limit the odds here this evening by stopping Chris Jericho, making it a fatal four-way, which will only make it that much tougher for the United States Champion to retain his championship at WrestleMania, if it wasn't tough enough already. How can we forget 2 weeks ago when the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy grabbed a ladder from under the ring, set it up against the barricade, and delivered a swanton bomb through the United States Champion. The face of America has had a few weeks to recover since that incident, but the pressure is on. The same could be said for Chris Jericho. Pressure for him to be involved at WrestleMania. The former BFFs face off and a headbutt. Well, there is no love lost between these two anymore. And it's Owens who grabs Jericho by the hair to the corner, punch to the face by the champion. It's a non-title match. Just to remind you, if you're just joining us here on SmackDown, boot to the gut. Jericho fights back to his feet. They'll go to the back of the neck, and I'd say the crowd slightly more in favour of Y2J, and just. Neither man a fan favourite, that's for sure. I'm sure Jericho and Owens could care less about the fans. The target for Jericho is to be involved at WrestleMania. The target for Kevin Owens is to stop him. Lieutenant Einhorn pressure here, Ace Ventura style, if you know what I mean. Think of an Einhorn. It's Jericho. Russian leg sweep. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Evolution are in the building. And as far as I know, they are still looking for Braun Strowman and the Nature Boy Ric Flair, who is being held captive by the monster among men. As Owens, is he grabbing the ears of Jericho? The gift of Jericho, the ears of Jericho being when he pulled up at Jericho. 1, 2, on! Kevin Owens getting caught off guard, and you must keep your wits about you when you're going up against somebody the caliber of Chris Jericho, a veteran of the game and a bulldog. Jericho going through the gears, maybe trying to wrap this up as quick as he can. Lion salt. 1, 2. Oh, Jericho. So close to going to WrestleMania. But not yet. But Jericho might be seconds away. Oh, went for the code breaker. Owens got out the way and dumps Jericho on the back of his neck and buys himself some time. But Kevin Owens might have been slightly shell-shocked from the speed that Jericho injected into the opening stages of this match. But the champion now gaining the upper hand. Here he comes. Cannonball! Ooh, that's gonna hurt. And that's Jericho being dragged to the middle of the ring. Where is Kevin Owens going? Owens, high risk. Oh, it did not pay off. And Jericho, Jericho getting all amped up, stopped in his tracks, but now Jericho on the move again. Owens all over the place, double axe handle, and Jericho is turning back the years. Well, we all know how great Jericho is, but he's using his speed tonight, and Owens, that headbutt, serving him well, puts the brakes on against Chris Jericho. Big shot. Jericho ducks underneath that one. No, Jericho now looking for the walls. The walls of Jericho, and he's got him. Well, Jericho has delivered the lion salt. Now the walls of Jericho. And Kevin Owens could be on the verge of tapping out. And can you imagine what that would do mentally for the champion? How damaging could that be? Oh, but Kevin Owens breaks free. Jericho getting back to his feet. How much energy has Chris Jericho spent in these early moments of the match? Cannonball to the outside. And although these two aren't fan favourites, the crowd appreciating the effort. They know what hangs in the balance, and at WrestleMania, the United States Championship will hang high above the ring in Minneapolis, Minnesota. But who will claim the championship? And will Chris Jericho be involved? A knee to the face, and the count is being laid down, and Jericho sent back into the ring. Could you imagine if Jericho was to lose that opportunity via a count out? Knee to the back by the face of America. As America boos the face. Oh, but Jericho caught the boot again, and a few explicit words for Kevin Owens, who replies. Fall away, package pile driver. Owens takes a look. Well, he's been to the top rope once before in this match. It didn't pay off. This time he hits the frog splash. 1, 2, no! Jericho kicks out. And the United States Champion questioning our official. The count looked fine to me. It was too. We've got to think that Jeff Hardy and Finn Balor will be watching this one. Both of those two superstars already booking their place at WrestleMania. But Jericho still yet to reserve that right. And Owens' super kick may have just taken it away. And that super kick giving Owens a breather momentarily. Picks up Jericho. Oh, but Jericho again keeps coming forward. And Jericho, power bomb. So used to saying that with Kevin Owens, but this time it's Jericho with the power bomb and the pin, and it results in a 2 count. And when does it become to a point for Chris Jericho when he starts doubting himself, asking the question? He's delivered the Lion Salt, the Walls of Jericho. He missed the code breaker attempt. He's running out of moves. Owens has managed to find a way out of everything thus far. And Kevin Owens with a huge clothesline to Jericho. If Jericho can indeed hit the code breaker, it could break the resilience of Kevin Owens. But Owens, But Owens may have just broke Chris Jericho. Now the stomps. Picks up Jericho. Sends him off the ropes. Went for the elbow. Jericho put the brakes on. Inseguri. And Jericho holds his head. Oh, but Jericho. Code breaker. Here we go. 1, 2, yo! So close. And now, surely Jericho has to be thinking, what have I got to do? Owens defending, trying to make sure that the odds don't get any worse at WrestleMania. The Lion Salt, the Walls of Jericho, a code breaker. Owens has kicked out of them all. Knee to the gut by KO. Scoops up and slams Jericho. Was the desperation move by the United States Champion, but Jericho's up already. And Owens, I think, wanted a rest, but instead he has to come forward on the attack again. Shots to the face of Jericho. Dumps Jericho face first into the corner. More clubbing shots from KO or elbow to the face by Jericho. And look at his chest. Right red is Jericho's chest. But Jericho weathers the storm of KO, and now it's Chris Jericho heading to the top rope. Perched. What's he doing? Oh! Owens got the knees up. And Jericho's in trouble. Jericho took a massive risk. It didn't pay off. And Owens, power bomb. 1, 2. Oh, Jericho, how? What a matchup. This is WrestleMania worthy. But has Jericho, will Jericho do enough? If you're watching via the chat, let me know. Get involved, have your say. Will Jericho go to WrestleMania? And Jericho, poised, waiting. Code breaker! Jericho! Oh wait! 1, 2, oh! His feet on the rope! Oh my! Chris Jericho. Well, here you see how the match unfolded. The lion salt, but it wasn't enough. A 2 count. Then Jericho looked for the walls. He got it, but Owens fought and found a way to escape. A code breaker. But once again, a pinfall was made and Kevin Owens kicked out. And then this, after the second code breaker, Jericho feet on the ropes for the win.
Here is your winner, Chris Jericho.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. And that desperate measure has ensured that Chris Jericho goes to WrestleMania. He walks right over the United States champion. It is now official. The triple threat is now a fatal 4-way for the United States Championship. Chris Jericho, Finn Balor, Jeff Hardy, and the champion Kevin Owens. But only one can climb the ladder and claim United States Championship gold. And the World Heavyweight Champion Drew McIntyre will defend his championship against Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania. But tonight, we get a preview. 6-man tag team action as the NWO take on Rey Mysterio, the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, and Tyler Bate. And the question that everybody's been asking since the close of last week's Smackdown, where is the Nature Boy? Evolution demand answers, and they want them tonight. Well, what's going on here? We appear to be in the parking lot, and is that Eric Young? That's Dean Ambrose, alright. Dean Ambrose and Eric Young. Well, these two we know love to fight, and Ambrose fighting Eric Young in the parking lot. Last time we saw these two, they were fighting all over the arena. And it was Eric Young who got the upper hand and scored the victory, delivering an elbow through a table to put down Dean Ambrose, but clearly this rivalry rumbles on and a clothesline from Ambrose on the concrete floor in the parking lot, and now Ambrose looking to park up Eric Young, but no. Eric Young put the brakes on, and Young fighting back. These two are brawlers, and they brawl everywhere. And somehow, some way, Eric Young has got up and crashing down on the concrete, and he picks up Ambrose. Oh no, no, no! Pile driver! Holy shit. In the words of Owen Wilson, wow.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
You may have thought I was referring to Alexa Bliss. Yes, indeed, she is. Wow. But I was referring to what we've just seen with Eric Young and Dean Ambrose. A pile driver on the concrete in the parking lot outside the arena. Unbelievable, and I will try and keep you updated on the well-being of Dean Ambrose That did not look good. But we must now turn our attention to women's singles action. And the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, has arrived.
And her opponent, from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
And if you cast your mind back all the way to the Royal Rumble, when we kick-started the road to WrestleMania, it was Asuka who eliminated Alexa Bliss. And Alexa Bliss returns to action, and both of these women will participate in the kickoff Battle Royal at WrestleMania. Both of these ladies looking to win the Battle Royal and springboard themselves back into the Women's Championship fold. So tonight, it'll be about gaining the upper hand, a bit of mind games between these two, and for Alexa Bliss, maybe gaining some retribution from the Empress of Tomorrow after that elimination at the Royal Rumble. So Alexa is back. A tough opponent awaits her. Alexa backs off. Now comes forward and punched in the mush for her troubles, but Alexa, she's always got a plan up her sleeve, has Alexa Bliss, and she will have to have one at WrestleMania if she is to win the Women's Battle Royal. Hip toss takedown by Asuka. Little Miss Bliss brought to her feet with a knee in the face. Boot to the midsection, stops the onslaught of offense, and a jaw jacker puts down Asuka. And 5 feet of fury, forcing back Asuka, grabs her by her hair, and dumps Asuka into the corner, chop to the chest, a second one. And driving the boot under the jaw. And let's not forget, a few weeks back, that classic contest between Asuka and Kairi Sane. What a matchup that was. And it was Asuka who scored the victory over the Pirate Princess, but a valiant effort by the newcomer to Smackdown Live, Kairi Sane. Many people salivating at the opportunity of seeing those two go at it once again. But tonight, it's Asuka and Alexa. Snaps the arm, does Asuka. Asuka sends Alexa Bliss into the corner, and Asuka wants the fans here in Lafayette to get behind her, or maybe took too long, paid the price. And Alexa makes a gain. Pin by Bliss. 1. Just a 1 count. It's going to take a lot more than that to knock off the Empress of Tomorrow, who in my opinion is the Empress right now. Asuka is very close to getting into the mix of the Women's Championship picture. And Asuka has faced the two queens, but there will only be one on the grandest stage of them all. The Queen and WWE Women's Champion Charlotte Flair takes on the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, in a submissions match. One will be made to tap out, and one will be Queen of the Women's Division. Back to the action that we're seeing right now. Asuka using those educated feet, and Alexa, good God. 1, 2. And Alexa Bliss kicks out at 2 after having her clock cleaned by Asuka. Tough contest for Alexa to return to the ring, but she's holding her own. And if you are involved here in the chat, let me know in the chat right now who you'd like to see win the Women's Battle Royal. Who do you think will win it? Could it be Alexa Bliss? Could it be Asuka? And Asuka, caught out Alexa Bliss. Could it be one of the Iconics? Peyton Royce, Billie Kay? Could it be Carmella? Which woman would you like to see win or even be involved in the Women's Battle Royal? Have your say in the chat and in the comment section below. And if you are enjoying the road to WrestleMania, please do hit that like button on this video. And Asuka, after catching out Alexa Bliss on that perched second rope, beginning to gain more and more control. And oh, wait a minute. Well, speaking of the Iconics, there is Peyton Royce. Oh, it gets blasted off the apron for her troubles. What the hell? It's Billie Kay. Oh! It seems like the Iconics. Huh? Carmella? What is going on? First the Iconics, now Carmella making her way down to the ring. Participants who will all be involved in the Women's Battle Royal. We have a match here, ladies. Well, Carmella did a damn sight better than the Iconics. She actually made it into the ring. But oh, wait a minute. Alexa Bliss just dumped out Carmella. The Princess of Staten Island dumped on the outside, and oh, the Asuka lock. The Asuka lock, the match still continues. But the referee never called for the bell. The match was never thrown out. And Alexa Bliss is forced to tap out. Asuka picks up the win in a chaotic match. Well, here you see what went down. First we saw Peyton Royce. She got knocked off the apron. Then Billie Kay, she got involved. Boom, there she goes. And then Carmella, well, she made it to the ring, but Alexa Bliss had enough of her. And if this happens to Carmella at WrestleMania, she will be eliminated. But all of this fell and gained for Asuka. Asuka with the Asuka lock, and Alexa Bliss was forced to tap out. There you go. Wow. Asuka picks up the win here on Smackdown. She has to be a favourite to win the Women's Battle Royal. The crowd on their feet. Wait just a second. Pirate Princess! Ahoy! Insane heads to the top. Insane elbow. That was insane. Oh, but wait. She's back. Nia Jax is back. WrestleMania kicks off with the WrestleMania kickoff, and you won't want to miss it, because every woman you have just seen will participate in the Women's Battle Royal. Who will win? Let me know in the chat and in the comments. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your 6-man tag team main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate.
And let's just give you a reminder of what happened last week on Smackdown. The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, who do not see eye to eye with the New World Order, came to the aid of Rey Mysterio to force the hand of the World Heavyweight Champion. Drew McIntyre forced to accept the challenge of Rey Mysterio. Plenty of history between Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne and the New World Order stems all the way back to Survivor Series. A very controversial night for the WWE.
And from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Pete Dunne.
Of course, Survivor Series was the night Drew McIntyre defected to the New World Order. Weeks and weeks, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash have been attacking members of the WWE locker room, including the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, and the United Kingdom Champion. And of course, Tyler Bate pinned back the NWO last week, giving Rey Mysterio his championship match at last, where McIntyre could not hide any longer. Will we get a preview of that World Heavyweight Championship match right here in our main event, our 6-man tag team main event here on Smackdown? Evolution are in the building. We will hear from them after this match.
And their partner from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
And I just want to update you on Dean Ambrose. Of course, we saw earlier this evening him receiving a pile driver outside the arena on the concrete floor. But Dean Ambrose refused to be taken to a local medical facility, so there you go. The black and the white has arrived.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 862 pounds, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Drew McIntyre, the NWO.
And here they come, and they do not look happy. The outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, in a foul mood. And the World Heavyweight Champion may be leaving his championship backstage. He doesn't even want Rey Mysterio to see it, by the looks of things. Rey Mysterio will get to see that championship, and he will see it in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And the referee signals for the bell to get our 6-man tag team match underway, and Scott Hall came quickly out the corner, eager to get his hands on Tyler Bate, but Bate maybe too quick. Hip toss takedown by Tyler Bate. He's a big, strong boy, is Tyler Bate, and again, Scott Hall frustrated. Twice went for the closer, missed it, a cutter. Shades of Diamond Dallas Page. Scott Hall will know that move all too well. But Hall with a boot, and Hall trying to use his power and his strength to nullify the speed and quickness of the big strong boy. Punch to the face. Kick back, and Tyler Bate will be happy to stand and fight it out the British strong style here in a Hurricane Rana. Beautiful contrast of styles Bate has, and let's not forget Pete Dunne with that joint manipulation. You see Kevin Nash just trying to step in there, trying to help out his outsider teammate. Maybe he did. He bought Hall some time, but again, came forward ferociously. Didn't get anything of that clothesline. That's the third attempt, and now Hall decides maybe it's better to tag out. And in comes, I would say, the powerhouse, the enforcer of the NWO. Kevin Nash. Oh, cheap shot by Scott Hall. But Kevin Nash just goaded Pete Dunne, and Dunne said, I'll tag myself in and get a piece of you. And Dunne sends Nash off the ropes and in for a shot, but it's kind of bounced off. Big Sexy puts down Pete Dunne, picks him up. Nice cranium. Oh. You see the size difference of the Bruiserweight to Kevin Nash. Oh, dirty tricks. Bending the rules. That's what the NWO are all about. Kevin Nash, he wanted Pete Dunne in the ring. He's controlled Dunne for the majority since he came in, but Pete Dunne, I don't think so. Is Dunne looking for a powerbomb? Wishful thinking from the Bruiserweight. He may need to think a little bit more about his arsenal. He tries the exterior, Kevin Nash, into Pete Dunne, and it is, since Kevin Nash stepped in the ring, it's all been the New World Order, but a clap between years. Oh, that one rocked Nash, but then Nash, well, he looked into the eyes of Pete Dunne, and Dunne went for the arm. And that is something about Pete Dunne. If he targets a body part, he will make the most of it. Sends off the ropes. Oh, snap back with that German suplex. And now Dunne getting stuck in to Kevin Nash. Takes him up. Wow. Oh! Well, there is no love lost. Good God Almighty. Can you imagine the weight? And oh, I am shocked that Kevin Nash even kicked out of that, but it shows just how dangerous the Bruiserweight can be. And the United Kingdom champion spiked Kevin Nash with that pile driver. That really has changed the momentum of this match. And now, oh, Dunne with that joint manipulation. I mentioned it earlier. This is not where you want to be with the Bruiserweight. The NWO have been frustrated and outwitted by the British strong style in recent weeks, and it has all fallen in favour of an ever-building momentum for Rey Mysterio. But Nash regains control, and Nash tags in the World Heavyweight Champion. McIntyre is in, and McIntyre very quick to stop Pete Dunne whilst he's down on the mat. He did not want to allow Rey Mysterio to enter this matchup. And Drew McIntyre trying to pick apart Pete Dunne, working on the leg, trying to keep down the Bruiserweight, keep him grounded. Two champions in the ring. It is the world champion dominating the Bruiserweight, but I spoke too soon. Curse of the commentator. Dunne wants to stand and fight. Oh, goodness me. Dunne still stands. Dunne comes forward and replies with a shot of his own. These two knocking lumps out of each other. Boy, would I love to see a singles contest between the Bruiserweight and Drew McIntyre. One for the future, but we're getting a preview of it right now in our main event, a stomp to the back by Pete Dunne. And again, the world champion making sure he suffers minimal damage, and he will be thinking about WrestleMania. Was it wise for McIntyre to tag in? Maybe he should have left it up to Scott Hall and Kevin Nash to carry out this match. Mysterio hasn't been involved yet. Oh, McIntyre, double knees. That stopped Pete Dunne. Headbutt. Seen plenty of those tonight. Pete Dunne waits, and a big boot by the Bruiserweight. Oh, and Pete Dunne, well, he hates the NWO. He has not forgotten the attacks prior to Survivor Series down on NXT. And the NWO have been laid out by the United Kingdom champion. And look, the tag is made. Here comes Mysterio, and Pete Dunne, where's he going? We're done. No, where's Bate going? It looks like the British Strong Style are not finished with the Outsiders. Picking up where they left off last week and taking the NWO, the Outsiders, away, leaving McIntyre to fend for himself as the action continues in the ring. And boy oh boy, are we getting a preview right now. These two will meet for the World Heavyweight Championship in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The champion, McIntyre, the challenger, Mysterio, and Mysterio is perched. And an arm drag takedown by Mysterio to McIntyre, who has nobody to help him. Throughout Drew McIntyre's championship reign, it's always been questioned whether he can do it on his own. He was hand-gifted the championship, let's not forget that, by Shane McMahon. He never won that championship. He will tell you otherwise, but that is a stone-cold fact. McIntyre with the pin. 1. McIntyre hates to hear the truth. But you have to also acknowledge that McIntyre can fight. He can give his all. He doesn't always have to duck and dive, although he seems to choose to. McIntyre can stand on his own, and if he does, he could defeat Mysterio and retain his championship. But there is that cowardness about McIntyre, and Mysterio sees that as a fear in McIntyre. One he looks to capitalize on, and he's doing it now. Mysterio comes forward, sends McIntyre off the ropes, ducks underneath, does Mysterio, Hurricane Rana, and at the moment, the World Heavyweight Champion is all over the place. He has no idea. Mysterio heads to the top. Oh! Went for the guillotine leg drop, and McIntyre got out the way in the nick of time. Headbutt by McIntyre. And McIntyre now showing that aggression, that mean streak. He's going to need it. And McIntyre will not want to lose to Mysterio, so close, 2 weeks away from the big championship match. Belly to belly suplex, the power clearly on the side of the champion, who throws up the Wolfpack sign. Oh! But Mysterio, Rey Mysterio. Mysterio was looking for a powerbomb. It didn't work for Pete Dunne earlier. It didn't work for Mysterio now. And McIntyre waits. Mysterio climbs up the ropes. Let's not forget about the NWO's attacks to Rey Mysterio. The obstacles that have been put in the way of Mysterio on this road to WrestleMania that thought would never come. but Mysterio has his match, and Mysterio is meeting the match of McIntyre right here, right now. McIntyre with a headbutt. Boy, did that one connect. Mysterio is down, and McIntyre lining up the Claymore. Oh, Mysterio sidestepped him. Mysterio. Oh, 619. And Mysterio heads to the top. And the splash. 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio has just pinned the world champion. Well, McIntyre delivered the headbutt, and at that point, he thought he was on the verge of victory, lining up the Claymore kick. Came in, but Mysterio sidestepped the kick, and then this. Look at the speed and quickness. Lined him up. 619. Put it in the chat. Hashtag. Then the splash. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne, and Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio heads to WrestleMania with a victory over the world champion. Time is running out, and it runs out next week for John Cena. We have not heard who Cena's partner will be against the Kings of Wrestling at WrestleMania, and Cassius Ohno will address the situation next week on Smackdown Live. Welcome back to Smackdown Live, and I told you at the kickoff of the show that Evolution would be here. They have arrived. Triple H, Randy Orton, the Animal Batista, and conspicuous by his absence, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. All week, the hashtag has been, where is the Nature Boy? Where is Ric Flair? Only one man knows. And that man is the monster among men, Braun Strowman. And at WrestleMania, in 2 weeks' time, it will be Evolution in a handicap match, 3-on-1 against Braun Strowman. But tonight, Evolution want answers. The last time we saw the dirtiest player in the game, he was far from styling and profiling. He did indeed look pretty damn dirty, alright. Caged by the monster among men. I've not seen that look on the cerebral assassin's face for a long time. He means business. So does the Animal. So does Randy Orton, the apex predator. The Nature Boy Ric Flair was taken from his house in Cameron, North Carolina. And Evolution have been on the hunt ever since. But the hunt has only brought them back here to Smackdown Live. They have not found the Nature Boy. And they have not found Braun Strowman. What the hell is this? Oh my God. Well, this is being shown here, live to the crowd. Lafayette, Louisiana. There's Braun Strowman, and that's Ric Flair. That is the Nature Boy. But where are they? You see the cage. That's where Ric Flair's been held captive. Oh dear God, where is he taking him? Evolution, look on. Oh my God. Oh dear God. Strowman is here. And he brought Ric Flair with him. But Orton says, bring him back. Strowman, no! A running power slam. And Braun Strowman roars, and Triple H comes running up the ramp to the aid of the Nature Boy. And Triple H removing. Wait a minute. Who the? That's not Ric Flair. That's Maynard Reig. One of the stage crew who works here for WWE. If that's Maynard Reig, the question remains, where is Ric Flair?